Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler, the Geek Slays, and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast, episode 99. Wow. Welcome to 2022. That feels absolutely awkward as hell to say. 2022. Wildest time. There is not a ton of stuff going on right now. I do want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to everybody who supports the show. Seeing as we are on episode 99, next week is our big episode 100 special. It will not be live streamed on Wednesday. I still haven't made the decision yet what day it will come out. I think I'm probably just going to upload it on Friday in the morning. So next Friday, 5 a.m. Mountain Time, 7 a.m. Eastern. The podcast episode 100 will be out featuring, hopefully, as of right now, I've only got 4 or 5 of the planned guests recorded, but hopefully featuring every guest we've ever had on the show. So that would include Wonder, that would include Destiny. I can tell you right now, Anubis, Bears Cool, Judo, Dizzy, and Eero are all truly confirmed. I need to try to get some time with everybody else. Hopefully I can do that here in the next couple of days so that we can get episode 100 out to all of you in a timely manner. That is not where I meant to post that tweet. That can stay up on there, whatever profile. I got to switch over to the Scuffed Ass Podcast Twitter profile so I can share this tweet. There we go. There's that. Now we switch over to me and we retweet it because I wasn't paying enough attention. But yeah, episode 100 is next week. It's honestly wild to me that that I have done 100 episodes in a row without missing a week. I'm impressed with myself for that. But yeah, just so you guys know, if you care, next week I will be off of streaming until Friday pretty much. There will be no Wednesday podcast stream and no Monday or Tuesday Twitch stream next week. Monday, January 10th, I go get my second COVID shot, and I know it has a higher likelihood of making me not feel so hot, so I'm just taking a couple days off to prepare and be down and out for that if I have to be. But yeah, 100 weeks in a row. That's nuts. 2 years of full podcast and full-time content creation. It's been a wild 2 years, honestly. I couldn't ask for a better community than what we have now, though. I don't have the full plans yet, but I want to start getting it out there that my birthday stream will 100% be happening on Saturday, January 22nd. Going to be doing a bunch of different stuff for that. In the link tree that should be in the description of this video and in my bio everywhere, there is the link to my Amazon wish list. If you want to have me open up something on stream on my birthday, you can go ahead and buy it through there. Again, I'm not asking people to, but if that's something you want to do, it is an option. Then we have, God, what else are we doing? I think I'm going to do, instead of just a shot per sub, seeing as the community's grown a lot, and that would probably give me alcohol poisoning, I'm going to figure out something to do for every single sub, but I think I'll do a shot every 10 subs, have a bigger goal. I think I'm going to set 100 Twitch subscribers as a goal for dyeing my hair, I think, is going to be the plan, and I'll let the community pick which color I dye my hair. Then, what's next? Yeah, so I want to pick out something to do for every sub, and then I want to pick out something to do for different donation amounts and different bits amounts. I need to work through that. I want to announce that technically the day this podcast comes out, so Friday. So that is a newer plan that I'm gonna hopefully be able to have everything ready for. Yeah, this is tough. The Call of Duty League kickoff event is in 2 weeks. There's no third game mode. There's no ranked play, no double elim, no team skins, no content. And it's happening 2 months after release. Call of Duty is just awful. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know what. Oh, God. Activision and just Call of Duty in general just do not care about their game enough at all right now, and it's just terrible. They need to spend some time and make the game actually good before they completely lose their entire community that they've spent, God, getting close to 20 years at this point building, and you're going to lose it because for the last 4 you just haven't cared enough about your game to make a decent game. You've alienated half your community. You either make a shitty campaign or don't have one. The zombies community you've shat on since Black Ops 3 and just haven't cared about since then. I mean, you are screwing the pooch here. It's not great. I don't know how you fix it, but man, they need to try something to make it better, because this is just not good at the moment. Huh. Oh my God. The Vikings suck, which is tough to hear about. But no, I kind of want to talk my plans for 2022. I know I made a YouTube video a couple days ago at this point about, my goals for this year. And those were, just number goals and just that type of thing. But I want to talk about where I see content going this year. I want to, on Twitch, start doing more games outside of Fortnite and Call of Duty, outside of the Battle Royale genre. Now we kind of have the Minecraft series going with Hero on Twitch, which is dope. I want to go through and I want to beat, a bunch of single player games. Last year, I think all we really beat was we did Call of Cthulhu. We did Detroit Become Human. That might be it for single player experiences in 2021. With 2022, I want to make that better. I want to finish Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And then I want to look into doing more games, playing through The Witcher, playing through a bunch of other single player games that I just haven't played through yet, haven't played through in a long time. If I could find somebody with another PC who had the time, I think doing a Portal series, whether that be for YouTube or for Twitch, could be fun. The Halo campaign, again, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, will be fun. I actually think I might make the Halo stuff into a YouTube thing so I can go through and play all of the Halo campaigns, since I never really got to. So that would be dope. Playing some Halo would be dope. Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. And then, I still want to continue to stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. I might add Saturdays to that. I don't know, it's kind of nice having a day off on a weekend, but I don't want that to be the only option. Um, then we got, good God, what else do we have? I don't know what I'm looking at, and I don't like it. Yeah, continue the 3 YouTube videos a week. The Madden series is going to continue for a while. I'm enjoying that still. I don't want to do as many reaction type videos. They just, to me, they feel like I'm cheating you guys out of content. Like they're just so cheap and easy to make that it just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like I'm putting in enough effort when I make those type of videos. When I make 3 videos a week and 2 of them are reaction videos, it doesn't feel like I'm putting in enough effort. If one video a month ends up being a reaction video, that's a lot different than, 4 or 5 videos out of the 12 a month being a reaction. I want to get better about the content I'm making. I want to get better about the things I'm doing on stream, being more engaging with my audience, keeping the energy levels up more. Do on the podcast. I want to engage more with the community when we can. Yeah, I think there's a ton of stuff we can continue to do better and get better with, and that's the goal really for right now, is to improve everything in my realm of content creation. I also want to do better on TikTok. I've been uploading a video every day for a while, but I want to upload, I'd like to get closer to that golden standard of 3 a day. That's going to be tough because I forget to make TikToks until like 10 o'clock at night half the time. But yeah. And then for the podcast, I mean, we're still going to continue the weekly podcast. Nothing's going to change there. I want to expand my guest list a little bit this year. I want to get more different guests on instead of it just being, as much as I love everybody, I don't want the guest to be a recurring theme where it's just like, we have Wonder, we have Eero, we have Jake, we have Bears Cool, we have Judo, and then you get me solo for 2 weeks, and then we just start the same 7. I'd like to get more new people on the show, have more new, fun, exciting conversations for you guys. Because, I mean, as much as I love doing the podcast, I don't want it to be, a thing where it just gets super repetitive with the things that get talked about, the guests. That to me does not sound like a fun way to do the show, and I feel like improving that's going to be better. I want to collab even more with more streamers. We do the Friday Night Tag Team Challenge with Eero. We've done some videos with other streamers. We've done TikTok collabs. I want to continue to do that. I want to get more people in on the channel doing more stuff. Because it's fun to collaborate and work with and talk with other streamers and other people who do the same things and are into the same things as I am. Jesus. We'll get into that in a moment, probably. But yeah, I can't decide if I want to bring Sports at Sunup fully back or finally let it die. I don't know where to be with that. I don't really want to let it die. It'll probably just sit where it's at, and I'll get to. It's tough. Those videos take so much work. I think Sports at Sunup could turn into a channel where I'm uploading maybe 1 video a month every month, or maybe 2 videos a month if I can stretch that far. We'll have to see when I can really get into it again. But Yeah. It's it's an option that I'm excited to try. Hmm, interesting. Yeah, the world's in a weird spot. COVID's back worse than it's been for a while. Ha- Half the world doesn't believe COVID exists. The other half is so afraid of it that they don't want to do anything. And I think both sides are too far. I don't want to get super into it, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. See that? Okay. So I'm going to move away from talking about the future for a second to get into talking about a little bit of football. So Pro Football Reference tracks bad throws in their accuracy data, but Theo Ash thinks it's skewed against bigger armed QBs because throwing a laser has a way bigger chance of missing badly than throwing a rainbow. Is this the order of like who has the most misses? Because if this is the most bad throws, right? Brady's one. He doesn't have a huge arm. He's not a big arm guy. Trevor Lawrence is at two. He has a good arm, but it's not big. Mahomes, big arm, huge. Okay. Stafford, huge arm. Okay. Big Ben doesn't have an arm anymore, so that doesn't add. Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers, huge arm dudes. Kirk Cousins doesn't have a cannon. Carson Wentz doesn't have a cannon. Derek Carr doesn't have a cannon. I think more aggressive means, I don't know. It's tough. Oh, jeez. Everybody's trying to blame Carson Wentz for the Colts. Issues are just insane. I'm so confused. So this guy said, uh, obviously Carson Wentz has cost a couple games directly from his turnovers and bad decisions, but he's ninth on this list of bad passes with probably the worst receiving core in the NFL. And somebody goes, we don't have the worst receiving core in the league. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst. Original guy says definitely bottom five, maybe third worst. Bears and Saints come to mind for worst receivers. Uh, Healthy doesn't mean anything to me right now. Who are you playing right now? Who do you have right now that you are throwing on a football field? And the Colts receiving core is bad. I'm not very high on Pittman. Ty is still great sometimes. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know where you go with that. World's in a weird spot. I don't like it. Derrick Henry is officially coming back for the Titans. That's scary for the league. Yeah, what happened to fleets on Twitter? I remember those were a thing, but they disappeared. Sadly, Kirk Cousins is coming back from the COVID list and will be playing this week. So we're not getting any Kellen Mond because Mike Zimmer is an asshole and I hate him. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. This is this is the weirdest year of football I've seen maybe in my entire life. There is no dead set favorite. Like, yeah, the Packers probably should be the overall favorite right now. They are probably the best team in the NFL currently. But it's sad that, I mean, outside of Philadelphia, who's going to get the 7 seed, I can see every other team in the playoffs beating the Packers. In the AFC, I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite right now, because you want to say the Chiefs, but I think the Titans could beat them. I think the Colts could beat them. The Bengals already have, and I think would again. I think the Patriots could beat them. The Bills could. Like, this is a thing. We could end up with a weird Super Bowl or one we expect, or a little bit of both. You know, there's a chance we could get like a Bengals-Eagles Super Bowl. And it's a possibility that I wouldn't write completely off. You know, there's also the chance we get like Packers-Bills, which is what I think a lot of people predicted. I predicted Rams-Browns. I think now I'm going to go Rams-Bengals in the Super Bowl just because that sounds more fun. But, yeah, it's weird. It's a weird time. The NFL doesn't make sense. Life is not making a ton of sense anymore, but it is what it is. Okay, so Marquez tweeted out a tech thing. He said, random thought, the 4K ProRes video from the iPhone 13 Pro is equal to 6 gigabytes per minute of storage. So every minute you film is 6 gigabytes of storage. Let's say theoretically the iPhone 14 has a 48 megapixel camera and can shoot 8K ProRes. 4 times the resolution would equal 24 gigabytes per minute of video. You could fill up a 1 terabyte iPhone in 42 minutes of video. That's insane. That's a whole different level. It's a whole different level of wild. I don't know what to say here. But it is what it is, I guess. Can't say too much. This is a weird time. But yeah, I think, is there anything else I wanted to talk about stream wise? I don't think so. Sports wise, there's not a ton of stuff. So Aaron Rodgers got into a fight. So oh God, what is his stupid name? The stupid guy from Hub Arkush, a Chicago media member who is a voter for MVP, said that he couldn't vote for Rodgers for MVP because you can't vote for the biggest jerk in the league to be most valuable player. Rodgers came out and said, I think he's a bum. He's an absolute bum. And hold on, I gotta fix this real quick. Remove. He's a bum, an absolute bum. His problem with me is that I'm not vaccinated. Maybe just for this season, we should make it the most vaccinated player award. I mean, I don't want to see the award go to a quarterback this year. Aaron Rodgers has played incredibly well, but his season as a quarterback is not close to what Cooper Kupp as a wide receiver is having or what Jonathan Taylor as a running back is having. And I think we should move away from this, but positional value bullshit. No, because every award would be a quarterback award then. We have to start giving this award out based on, who was more valuable to their teams, first of all, but also who had the better season at the position in which they play. And Rodgers, while yes, he had a great season, is not at the same level as what Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp are at. So I think one of those guys should be there and should win this. Cooper Kupp needs 136 yards in Week 18 to break the record, like 160, I believe, to get to 2,000. So we could see it. It would be interesting. But, yeah. Derrick Henry's coming back to make the Titans scary, so I could see them being a Super Bowl contender now. If Derrick Henry comes back and is Derrick Henry still this year, which could be interesting. Micah Parsons has been placed on the COVID list. That's not great. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is it's a weird time to be alive. I don't think this is going to be a very long episode. Mostly because I don't have a ton to talk about. I wasn't able to find a guest for this week. But I need to. Right now, I think we're sitting at almost a four-hour episode next week. I'm gonna cut it down, obviously, but yeah, if I don't fix the way I'm recording things, yeah, next week could be a bit insane. This week is definitely going to be a ton shorter than even what we normally do. But that's just because there's not a ton to talk about. I do want to look at what games, video games coming out 2022. What are the biggest games this year, and will there be any that I'll actually enjoy? We are getting God of War is coming to PC on January 14th. Excited for that. Pokemon, I mean, whatever. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection. Ooh, interesting. Evil Dead the game is coming sometime in February. Dying Light 2 Stay Human, February 4th. That could be good. Horizon Forbidden West is coming February 18th. That could also be decent. Elden Ring, February 25th. Super pumped for that game. After that, I mean, nothing's coming in March that I really care about. I mean, we're getting a Starship Troopers game apparently, but I don't know if I'll really play it. Stalker 2 is coming out in April. Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song is coming out in May. That one could be fun. June, we're getting... Is that a Cuphead? I don't know if it's Cuphead DLC or like Cuphead 2. Nothing's planned to come out in July yet, which is tough. New Saints Row game in August. September, nothing interesting. October, just nothing so far. Starfield in November. December, we're getting Homeworld 3, and games that plan to release this year but do not have an actual announced date. We got the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which looked, it looked okay. Cyberpunk 2077 is still coming to some stuff. Let's see, what else we got? God of War Ragnarok is coming out this year. That one should be dope. Gotham Knights, I'm super pumped for. Gotham Knights will be dope. Kerbal Space Program 2 is coming out this year. Marvel's Midnight Suns. We're getting Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time as a remake, which is dope. Ooh, there could be some games. This year could be decent. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game is coming out this year. That one could be dope. Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. And Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt is also coming out. This year could be a very good year for games if these games hit like they are supposed to. Now, will they? I couldn't tell you, honestly, but they could, and that's what we need is the option for these things to do well. Because they just haven't in so long. And we just need that improvement real bad. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I think other plans I could have for this year. I mean, travel. I want to go to Texas and meet Spencer. I want to go to Illinois and be able to meet Eero and Dizzy and a bunch of other people who I'm forgetting off the top of my head. It'd be cool to go to Vegas, but I kind of wanted to go to CES, and that's not happening. So tough. There'll be some stuff, but it'll be a while. Wow. Antonio Brown says Minnesota should let Mike Zimmer fix the Vikings. He's the best of the best. Oof. Yeah, it's tough. Jesus, that's insane. That's so insane. I guess it is words out of the mouth of Antonio Brown. So what are we expecting other than pure insanity? Um, Good God. There's a new Warzone update that there's so many issues and they fixed 3 things today. That's so dumb. You got to do better. You got to do better. You got to absolutely gots to do betters. Best Buy is trending on Twitter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. PS5 might be in stock at Best Buy. I doubt it, but we can check. I could look for a PS5. I could have one. I could like one. Nope, sold out, sold out, sold out. All the sellouts. You're a sellout. I'm a sellout. It's tough. The silicon shortage has made life incredibly awful. Not being able to get new products or new anything has been terrible, terrible bad. It's been terribly bad. But I think I'm going to use episode 99 to set our record for the shortest podcast episode. But that's just because I don't have much more I really want to get into today. Other than the Vikings need fixed, Activision's a terrible company, and 2022 is going to be a big year. So I'm excited for it. But I think that's going to do it for me. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week. Peace. Bye, chat.